Misfit Nation.
Now, what I found weird about this, just to explain what we're talking about, Joe Biden on we missed this last week, but in I believe those 17 executive orders, now it's up to 32. Which, by the way, I specifically remember him being quoted as saying when Donald Trump was signing executive orders, an executive order is the tool of a dictator.
And he's already got how many?
He's got 32, more than anybody.
Yikes.
Ever.
Yikes.
In their first, quarter.
They're still going up. First 100 days. Jesus Christ. 32 in the first 100 days? Yeah, it ain't even been 100 days. What's it been? 2 weeks? 7 days?
Yeah, I think it's been about that. It's been, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Can you believe we're already almost through January?
I just want to enjoy the ride, bro. Shit, time going too goddamn far.
Too fast.
That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. The best way I know how to pass the time though is when I'm on my Twitch at Skrillkill. That's SKRILLKIIL on my Twitch. Let's go. I'm playing Apex Season 8 Tuesday, baby. Be there or be square.
Sorry. This bitch is talking over you.
Shut up, broad.
Shut up, whore. This is what we're specifically talking about. Biden executive order says schools should include transgender athletes in girls' sports.
Really?
Now, what's odd is why do they specify girls' sports?
Because a transgender is not a girl.
It's because transgenders have no interest in playing in men's sports because they know they're going to lose. You play where they know they're going to win against females.
If you're, that's a good point. If you're trans, but you still, if you're trans what, woman? Playing girl, yeah.
This is the thing, is most typically trans women who are transitioning into men stay in women's sports. That's why it's bullshit. It's a competitive edge,
right,
that you have over your competition is being a man in a woman's sport. It's as simple as that. That's why they're doing it.
But you know they're getting pushback, right? From women.
Well, they've been the trannies.
Really? I had no idea.
Well, I remember
who support them?
We covered this a while ago, where there was a sect of the LGBT community that was saying that we want to get the T's out of there because they're kind of like fucking up our entire movement.
Yeah.
And the reason is because transgenderism is not a sexual orientation. It's a mental illness. It's a mental deformity. It's a gender dysphoria. That's what it's.
Gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't logically fall in line with their entire movement. Like it's not a sexual orientation.
Right.
And some of them understand that. Specifically, like you just said, the L's.
L's don't like that shit, man.
Yeah, they don't give. They want they understand that part of it, I think, or maybe they don't understand it, and they just know that it messes up their move.
They messes up their movement for sure. So.
Now this is a direct quote from Joe Biden.
President Dr. Joe Biden.
Not my president.
That shit's so annoying.
It really is. President Biden, in an executive order aimed at... that's all just saying the same deal. Children should be able to learn without worrying about whether they will be denied access to the restroom, locker room, or school sports.
Children should not be transgender.
Why are we sexualizing children?
Why don't we start with that? What the fuck are we talking about?
This is what it is. It's pulling on those emotional heartstrings and making it about the children.
Right.
When that's not what this is about. In fact, like most people agree that we shouldn't let kids transition.
Bro, it's the logical thing. Look, 18, you're an adult. This country says do what the fuck you want. At 18, do what the fuck you want.
By all means.
But live your life till you get to that point. Because maybe somewhere along the line, you will figure out that you're who you're supposed to be. And if you don't figure that out by then, do whatever you want when you get old enough.
Yeah, whatever.
It can all
it's
be
just
so simple, but everything's a fucking movement.
Well, we have to make it about the children, and this thing of like, it's holding back their learning process in school because they're sitting around wondering if they're going to be denied access to the girls' bathroom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like
it's just fucking an odd like way to push this narrative because it's not just affecting children. It's actually affecting adults way more than children. Yeah. Kids don't fucking give a fuck.
They just want to go home and watch Paw Patrol, like with the
yes,
yeah.
But
I don't know.
Now we're talking when we go to stories like that MMA story where that dude was like from Brazil.
He was kicking everybody's ass,
beating the fuck out of bitches, and then turns out he's a transgender.
Yep.
He's really a man.
That's why he was beating the fuck out of bitches.
Yes.
Like, nobody could beat him. He was like undefeated for as long as his career was. He was undefeated. And
that's the thing, and I know I don't have to tell you this, but it's the natural advantage that men have over women physically.
Physically, right.
And they just don't want to admit that's real.
But acting like it's a problem is even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you could think that you're strong like a dude, but if a dude actually proves you wrong, like at least admit it and don't just be like, oh well, there's a girl out there that's stronger than him. Okay, but you're not, and you're a woman, and that's what you were saying. Like,
well, it's not even just that. Mm-hmm. It's you have to admit it that you're not as strong because you're a woman.
Because you're a woman, right?
And there's literally no shame in admitting that. I don't get it. I don't get why why women have a shame in that.
So it's all about.
I don't have a shame in admitting that other men are stronger than me.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'll never play in the NBA.
Wait, I probably never even tossed the pigskin with my kid. How fucking fucked up I am.
Jesus. I'm going to be tossing the pigskin with Blazes.
Right. I can't do it. I can't move.
Telling old stories about his old man. Oh, it's so sad.
Oh, shit. But
yeah, it's killing that reality has created this reality.
Scary shit, bro.
Yeah.
He also removed the restrictions from them being in the armed forces. Now, I feel two ways about this. One, for anybody, if they want to be in the armed forces, that's more power to you. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody willing to lay down their life for the country, I have the utmost respect for it. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be because you're transgender that you want to be in the army. You just it should be because you want to.
I want to set a precedent. It can't. Yeah.
Right. So I don't. The fact that they're bringing light to it, I feel like they're trying to make it like a spectacle when really it should just be if a legally transgender person wanted to be in the military, then how I guess they would definitely they couldn't put him on infantry. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have to be a drone pilot. I'm gonna use Joe
Biden's logic to answer this.
Okay.
If you're telling me that transgenders can't sit in a classroom and learn because they're worried about what bathroom they're allowed to go into, I don't want them in the army. I don't feel safe with it. If they're worried about that on a battlefield.
I can't use this latrine.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you're telling me that they're that delicate,
that's true.
In mind,
that's true.
Then I don't feel safe with them in the military.
That's a good point. Okay.
As bad as that sounds.
Well, I
don't
mean,
think it should.
it only sounds bad because it's logical. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want somebody who's mentally deficient on the battlefield. And that by far is a mental deficiency.
And that's what people will not admit is
because
that
when you say it, it's transphobic.
Right.
But it's not. I want help for you.
And even now, look, this is what they're doing. Now, I also have I hate kids. I hate transgender kids.
I hate transgender. Oh, you can't hate kids. They're kids.
Who could ever hate a kid?
Right.
Well, guess what? I fucking hate kids. They're annoying. They're loud. They're rude. They're selfish.
They're germy.
They're germy.
Snot coming out their nose.
Yes, dried up snot on their face. They can't eat right.
Fucking Cheeto dust on their fingers. Want to touch? Can I see a thumb for your game? No, fuck out of here.
Yeah, they always want to play your PlayStation. Don't know how to play.
No. You gotta
get mad when you win.
You got to give them the controller that doesn't work to make them feel like they're doing something. Yeah.
And I hate all kids.
Now that you got that out the way.
Yeah. Now let me hear your argument.
Let's not. It just stops with let's not sexualize kids, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like this.
But yeah, that's my point. Is like let's not. It's weird. Why am I thinking about where kids go to the bathroom? You have boys and girls room. It's as simple as that.
Plain and simple, bro.
Yes.
I guess they don't want Timmy going into the bathroom and he's in a tutu and getting his ass whooped by Jerome and them. That's just chilling in there.
Let's open. And I wish Wunda was here for this argument. Not even argument, this discussion.
Yeah.
Because we don't have kids.
Right.
But I think I would have a problem if I had a little girl.
Oh, big problem.
And they're letting boys use the bathroom with her.
And that was my original argument against the bathroom thing. Have nothing against transgenders, right? But if you have a penis, I don't want you going into the same place that my mom is, or that my sister is, or that my wife is, when they're vulnerable, when they're using the bathroom. I don't want you in that place, bro. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you were assigned wrong at birth. That's fine. If you want to commit and chop your dingling off, then maybe you can piss in the bathroom. But if not, shut the fuck up, bro.
I remember as a kid being a pervert.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid.
I think you're gonna put some pertinent information out there that you don't need to. So I'm trying to give you the out. I'm trying to give you the out right now.
Trying to give you the tag right now.
But you can keep going. You keep going if you want.
I remember as a kid thinking that. Like, I wish I could go into the girls' bathroom, see what's going on in there.
Right.
And I'm just saying, I never did it because I knew there were rules.
Yeah, there's limits.
Yes. What I'm saying now is, you not think there's gonna be a kid that just goes, hey, I'm just gonna say I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So I can go and check out some
sick little bastard.
Yes. I'm trying to stop kids like me.
I'm just checking out tail, but I feel like a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then even to take it to another level, there's gonna be grown men that are gonna do the same goddamn thing.
Yes. And end up in the restroom in private areas with your significant other or people who are actually that gender.
And we're gonna let that be a risk for everything that we just said, for kids, grown people, women, all that, just so we don't offend like 1% of the population.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucking insane.
I bring it back to the big tech giants, bro. It's their fault too, bro. Twitter, big proponent. So I mean, anything you say that's even remotely logical will be viewed as negative and transphobic, and that's just how the pop culture has formed. You know what I'm saying?
How do we change that?
I don't think we can. I think, but I do
on that issue. That issue is dead.
No, because I do think there's a lot of people that feel like us, that we don't hate transgenders. We just think there has to, if you're going to be this way and we're not going to seek mental health for you, there has to be rules that you can't break. And going into the bathroom with another female and you're genetically not a female, or you still have your tallywhacker, no.
Tallywhacker.
Doesn't happen.
Or better yet, we empathize and we sympathize with your issue, right? But we're not going to change our rules to suit you. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that's all I give a fuck about. What happens with transgender, if they want to just live their life and be that, fine. If they all want what do you call it? Therapy or whatever the fuck, fine. I think they should do that too if they want. Like, It's just we're pretending, and I've always said this about that. We're pretending to be crazy with these people. We're expected to.
Right. We got to follow their crazy.
Yeah.
We got to follow their crazy. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's fucking insane, bro. We're living in a very weird goddamn time.
But people will look at us and be like, "Oh, they're out of touch. They're not with the times."
Hey,
and that's the scary part.
Call me old fashioned. I am old fashioned as fuck on this issue.
Call me old fashioned. We starting a new one. That's a white phrase.
Old fashioned.
Oh yeah, call me old fashioned, and I've already called the police. Yeah, two of my favorite white.
I have
white
911 dialed on my phone.
Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. This is the last thing I'll add to this, because the other thing I heard, I was trying to read it in here, but he also mentioned medical treatment.
What does that mean?
This is what I think it means. I think it means when he's saying that they deserve the right to the proper medical treatment, right?
Okay.
I think that means when these trannies go into a doctor's office and say, "I'm a woman, you need to treat me medically as a woman," they're gonna have to pretend with them, or it's gonna be a discrimination
class
suit.
action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Right. God damn.
And he slipped that one in there.
But how do you do that though? If you treat somebody medically who's for a woman and it's not a woman, wouldn't that inadvertently kill that person? Or at least hurt it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's horrible for them.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
What do you prescribe to them? Do you go, okay, that's the weird thing. Do you go, okay, your estrogen levels are low, and it's like, yeah, because you're a man.
We got to get them up.
And your testosterone is way too high. Are they judging that on a scale of a woman?
They would have to.
They have to now.
They have to.
Otherwise, it's discrimination.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how they get the law to work. Is they call it discrimination.
That's crazy. It's getting a lot more complicated out here now.
Yeah. Would you now feel comfortable stopping a man going into a woman's bathroom? You can't.
You can't.
You could face a discrimination lawsuit.
Even though that person's a man. Yeah, that's crazy. I'd have to get arrested. You ain't going to the bathroom. The fuck?
Yeah, not around me.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
You end up being a per. All right, I'm gonna go in with you then.
We both gonna go in here.
Fuck,
two men in the bathroom, in the woman's bathroom, chilling. They don't call the police on me because I'm black, but I'm here.
Just bullying them.
Yeah.
Fucking pervert. Look at you.
Go ahead, whip it out. Pee right now.
So you're discriminating. I'm a woman too. Bitch ass nigga.
I felt like a woman when I woke up, bitch. The fuck? That's funny.
But see, that would be a very, like, the police that would show up for that. What the fuck would they do? If you were like, I'm a woman too?
Are you going to arrest me for being a woman, sir?
And they know for a fact you're not even a transgender.
Doesn't matter. I feel like a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. All right. We could just go into that loop all day.
Yeah.
It's just,
I don't want that to be the whole show. It's going to be like, these guys are transphobic. After everything we said, these guys are transphobic and out of touch.